Hello guys, it's Paul Patrick here. I hope you're all well. Just wanted to show you this incredible software that I've been using now for well over a year. I was one of the original beta users, and it's now coming out of beta. Basically, it's an all-in-one, and it's just getting better and better and better. It's called Groove, and it is built by or created by jointly created by a guy called Mike Filsaime, who some of you may know, who is a very well-known, respected software and marketing chap from the US. But as you can see here on the screen now, let's just get straight into this, shall we? As you can see here on the screen now, hopefully you can see my little red highlighter there. This is basically what you see when you come into your Groove account. Okay, now you can actually get a free Groove account, and it gives you access to a lot of the apps that are available. And I'm going to go through all the apps for you today, all the ones that are actually currently in play. And as you can see, what we've got here, we've got Groove Pages, Groove Funnels, we've got Groove Sell, we've got Groove Mail, we've got Groove Member, Groove Video, Groove Blog, Groove Cart, and Groove Webinar. Now these are the ones that are currently available. They are adding and improving all the time. I will say that obviously I'm going to run through all these for you, so don't worry. Individually you'll see how they work, what you can do with them, the power of them. But basically what you've got here, if you're using any other software, if you know online marketing, online CRMs and that sort of thing, Groove Pages, Groove Funnels is basically the equivalent of something like ClickFunnels, for instance, something of that ilk. You probably heard of ClickFunnels. This is the same sort of thing. It's a web page builder, a landing page builder, a funnel builder, and you'll see more when we get into it. Groove Sell, this is about selling online, so you can actually create product services that you can sell. You can set up payments, you can all sorts of different things. Again, we'll have a detailed look at that as well. Groove Mail is the email marketing side of Groove. Really powerful email marketing suite that can rival things like Aweber, excuse me, Klaviyo and things like that. Can do lots of different cool things when it comes to email. Groove Member, again, something like where you hold your membership sites. So if you've ever created a membership, if you produce content online that people pay for and you put it in a membership site, Groove has this as well. You get this included as well. Groove Member, and that's being updated at the moment and improved and everything. It's really important that you know that everything that Groove does is constantly being improved. They're constantly upgrading, constantly making things better, and they're adding new things all the time. When I first started out, all we had access to was Groove Pages, Groove Funnels, Groove Sell, Groove Mail, very basic, Groove Video, and Groove Cart. We didn't have Webinar, we didn't have Blog, we didn't have we didn't have Member, and Mail was restricted, and these have all been upgraded as well since I've joined. They've gotten better. So really cool. Groove Member, as I said, if you've used anything where you do memberships, then you'll know what this is, but we'll go through this as well. Groove Video is really cool. This is where you can host your videos, depending on the membership you take, whether you have a free membership, and that's free for life, by the way. If you take a free membership now, that is a free for life membership. You never pay a penny. If you decide to upgrade, which is certainly worth doing, I'm an upgraded member. I'm a platinum, what they call a platinum member. I originally joined over a year ago now, and if you are a platinum member, you have obviously more hosted space, so you can host more videos, but they're really generous, and you can do all sorts of things with the videos. Again, we'll show you more about that as we move on today. Groove Blog, that's pretty self-explanatory, but again, really cool thing, a bit different to Groove Pages. That's more for websites and link funnels. Group blog is dedicated to building your blogs. So you can create your own blogs like you would in WordPress or any other blog that you might be using out there now. And it's got some obviously really cool features that make it stand out. So a good thing, group blogs. Group cart. Now, group cart is basically the shopping, Shopify. So something like Shopify, something like BigCommerce. Group cart is something like that. Very, very powerful shopping cart. Really cool again. You can sell anything. It's got lots of hookups with apps and all sorts of things, special features, which again I'll show you as we run through. And finally, and at the moment, we have also group webinar. At the time of this, which is the 14th of February, happy Valentine's Day. Group webinar is currently at stage 1, and that means that you can create automated webinars only. But as we move forward, you'll be able to create normal webinars, hybrid webinars, all sorts of things. But we're going to run through this for you as well. And listen, not only that, guys, but this group actually has an affiliate program, a very generous affiliate program, depending on your level of membership. If you are a free member, I believe you get 20% of anybody that would decide to actually go ahead and purchase an upgraded package. If you are a platinum member like me, then you actually receive 40% of any sale that you create through your efforts. And they have a very good program and everything else. Lots of tools, swipes, videos, emails, all sorts of things that help you to promote that. And also you can also bring affiliates in under you, so you can actually get paid on what other people do as well. So that's really, really cool. So if you wanted to add an extra income to your business, whatever it may be, then that's a really good way of doing so. So to give you an idea, at the moment, as the pricing stands at the moment, we're actually in the final launch phase right now of Groove, and the final chance to get in on lifetime membership after the 22nd of February, I believe it is. We'll check that for you. You won't be able to get a lifetime membership for a one-off payment or a split pay. It will only be a monthly payment, like most other things are. But at the moment, you can get access, unlimited access, and lifetime access to everything that they do and everything that they're going to be doing for just a single one-off fee, or you can do like a 2 or 3 pay, I believe, as well. But that's it's up to you. Really want to have a look at that as well. I'll give you some details on that towards the end of this presentation, but I wanted to show you what it can do, because I don't know about you, but I find that sometimes, you know, people tell you about things and say it's cool and everything else, but you want to actually see what it does. So for me, it makes sense to actually show you everything that it does. So let's get started. So again, if you go over here, you've got all these other different things where you've got home, you've got your marketplace, app store, because it's apps, services that Groove provide, different events and Groove shops. They also have a mobile app as well, so you can check your stats, you can check in on things. If you're selling stuff on Groove Sell or Groove Mail or whatever, you can check in. So that's a really cool app which you can get on your phone as well. So that's something else that you do. But let's just come up to here, because this is what I want to show you. This is a list of apps. So as we've said, dashboard we know about. Group pages. So as it says here, intuitive and easy to use page and a funnel builder. Okay, and the Groove funnels is the same part of the same thing, but slightly different, where it will create ready-made funnels for you, and then all you have to do is fill out your own information onto the funnel, onto the pages. You don't have to go about building the pages individually. They do it all for you, and I'll show you some examples of some of these really cool funnels that are already pre-built, that can get you online in no time at all. Or if you're already online and you want to create other funnels and sell other products, be it affiliates, be it you know, e-commerce or whatever it is. If you're selling information, if you're a business that is a service business but you actually want to productize your knowledge, then this is a really great powerful tool to do that, because you know, you can create your content, you can put it in a membership site, you can create a funnel to sell it, you can use Groove Sell to sell that. You can actually, Groove Affiliate is included as well. This is something I haven't included. Now, this is different to the program, the affiliate program. This actually gives you the ability to create your own affiliate programs. So you promote you can give people and your contacts, your joint venture partners, whoever it may be, you can have people promote your products and services for you in return for a small fee. So you can end up with an army of people actually selling stuff for you. Group mail, obviously, you're going to want to keep in touch with people. You're going to want to use email marketing to increase your sales, to really communicate with your leads and build your brand and everything else. And then group video, group blog, and everything else we've talked about. So we'll have a look at these individually in a moment. I'll just carry on going down here. What it doesn't say here, there's the mobile app, group webinar. There are other things being added, and the other things that are being added are going to be, let me just check this for you so I don't get it wrong. Here we go. Yeah. They were actually listed on here before, but they're not listed on there at the moment. They're about to launch actually something called Groove Agency. Now, I don't know a lot about this at the moment, but what I believe is if you are an agency, this is something, if you have a digital agency or marketing agency, or you want to add that, create one, build one, and start a new one, or you want to add that as a service, then Groove Agency will be really cool. You'll be able to use the skills, sell your own branded Groove sites to clients. So you become an agency as such, and they're about to create. There's a new user interface, and Wizards is being used to make it easier to use this software, so that you get the training you need. So it's really easy. I mean, all this stuff is pretty easy to use, guys. If I'm honest, I'm not a whiz on this. Also, if you're worried about SEO, there's a really cool advanced SEO scoring, which is going to be added shortly, which is going to really help with, if you want to rank your sites in the search engines by using search engine optimization, which of course is important to get you, traffic, people actually coming to your sites. That's cool. Groove Funnels, I'm told, is also going to have a funnel mapping added to it. I don't know exactly what it is, but what I think it is, you're going to be actually to be able to plan out your funnel so you can see each step and do that before you actually go ahead and create it, so you know exactly what's happening. Pretty cool, that. Groove Stream and Groove Conference as well, along with live webinars. So this is obviously going to be increasing the options you have on the webinar form, but also Groove Stream and Conference, which is going to give you, you basically got a Zoom or whatever else kind of streaming, things like StreamYard as well that you know about. It's going to give you the ability to stream your own stuff, and you'll be able to stream to your social media, YouTube, and all these other places. And as you said, live webinars on Groove Webinar, Groove surveys as well. So that's going to be kind of a bit like Survey Monkey, if you've used something like that. So you're going to have that in there as well. Groove Quiz. You may have seen that quizzes are a very popular way. Excuse me, sorry, I've got a bit of a cough. Yeah, so Groove quizzes. Quizzes are very, very popular at the moment. Very good way of getting people's interest, getting their attention, adding a bit of what we call gamification, which is really almost gamifying the lead generation thing. So you're going to have access to Groove Quiz as well. Groove Desk, that's going to be your own support desk. Groove Calendar, things like Calendly and what have you, you're not going to need them. And Groove Pipe, not sure what that is. Plus, they're also going to be increasing and updating and making even better the websites and things like that. But listen, I don't want to overwhelm you. It can be overwhelming because there's so much that you're going to have access to. Obviously, you're going to need to be an upgraded member to get full access to everything. But you can see probably already how much money you can actually save if you're using a lot of things already. If you're sort of stitching stuff together, using all the other individual providers out there at the moment, you're going to have all this stuff in one place, and it's going to be so much easier. Plus, they all link in with each other and work easily with each other. So you're not going to need things like Zaps, Zapier. You're not going to need any of that sort of stuff, because everything's going to connect. It doesn't, I'm not saying that's all doing that at the moment, because we are just literally just come out of beta, and it's now alpha, as they call it. But let's start having a look at some of this stuff, shall we? Let's crack on and go into Groove Pages first of all, which is the sort of main #1 app. As you can see, when you come into Groove Pages, it will show you previews of any sites that you've already created. You can search them if you've got a lot. As I said, with the upgrade version, you can have as many as you want, and you can do all sorts of things. But let's just create a new site. Let's just go ahead and do it. And as you can see here, we can look at single pages, we can look at complete websites. Okay, so let's just have a look at that for a moment. So if you are, this is something that, again, it's just going to pre-populate everything for you, and all you need to do is change it to your own information. So at the minute, and they'll be adding more of these, at the minute you see these complete websites already built. And of course, just because they are built for a certain type of business doesn't mean to say you can't adjust it to and change it slightly to yourself, to your own. So you've got one here, you've got natural remedy subscription, vegan food delivery, we've got a coaching template here, we've got a multi-course academy website, we've got a branding agency website, digital marketing agency, real estate, and restaurant. Okay, so they are actually complete sites that we could go into right now. We could just press select, it would pre-populate, and we could start playing with it straight away and adjusting it so we want it to do. Okay, so let's again click on the new site. But as you can see, you've got funnels here, you've got webinars, you've got your own template. So if you actually create a blank template, like here, you can see hopefully here, then you can create your own template from scratch with your own blocks and things like that. And I'm going to show you how we do that as well. You can obviously click on here, and you've got all these different categories. So advertorials, agencies, cars, booking sites, scheduling, corporates, checkouts, coaches, contest give it. There's literally e-commerce, ebooks, lots and lots of different categories to choose from. If you click on the funnels here, you can see these are complete funnels. So again, you can literally just click on one of these. So for instance, if you're a business coach, you can click on this one, and it will pre-populate you a funnel more. Still loading. There are, as you can see, a lot, and they're increasing. They're adding all the time. They're updating and upgrading all the time. Fitness, if you're in a fitness business, if you want a long form course sales funnel, if you want a webinar template, an SEO, if you're an SEO agency and you want a booking funnel, if you want a video sales letter, you can add videos, obviously. There's just so many options for you here. So let's just look for, what should we look at? Let's just open one of these up. So let's have a look at this one. So I'll select this one, and we're going to just call it test. Test site. So you can call this is the site, your name, whatever you want to call it, and then we'll start building. So it takes just a minute, and now we're actually going into the nuts and bolts. Okay, the main engine. Okay, so what you can see here is the canvas. It says, here's your canvas is empty. Start by adding blocks to the canvas or create pages. Okay, as you can see, we have a lot of different options here. If we click on funnel 1 home, then and you can rename all this stuff, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. So as you can see, we've got a complete funnel here. We've got funnel home, funnel 3, funnel thank you. Okay, so this is sort of your main page here. As you can see, all you do is drag and drop, click and copy and paste. It's very simple. So if I wanted to change a logo, then I click on the logo, and this all comes up here, and I can do that. I can copy it, I can create it, I can change the size, I can delete it, I can move it, I can drag it around if I want to do that. You have all these different options here for different types of fonts that you can create, lots of different fonts for things. But this is an image, so let's just have a look at the image. So let's configure this image. Let's say, for instance, that I wanted to change your logo. I will click on choose image very simply, and I'll go into my library, and obviously you can upload your images here. Really simple, click upload, choose the images you want to. They also have a lot of free stock photos, which you can search through and select if you want to do that. But for me, let's just use my logo here. You can change the size. You can change the aspect ratio. If you want to change the size to make it smaller or bigger, then you just click on here and you delete and type, and then you click update dimensions, and then you select it. Okay, I'm not going to change the size or anything. I'm just going to click select. And when we've done that, you can give obviously your image an alt name, which is SEO related, and you can link to, this is the same with anything on here really, any images, anything else that we have, you can actually link to nothing. You can link to another page on your site, another block on your site, a different URL, a pop-up which you can create, a blog or a cart. So if you have a blog, you can link that to your blog, one of your blogs. If you have a cart, you can link it to one of your carts. Or for now, we're just gonna leave this at none. So we update that, and as you can see immediately, it's changed there. And then we could just click out of that. And if I wanted to change that, I can do other things with it. I can change the background. I can make an animation if I wanted to. I can make it wobble. I can make it swipe in, and this is again the same. But everything on this text and everything, you can do animations on anything at all. Different types of animations, so that it only comes up when it's revealed on the page and somebody scrolls, or when somebody hovers over it, or you can set a delay, or if somebody hides or what things, and again lots of stuff there. Spacing, obviously size, so you can choose different widths and size. You can just play around with this here. As you can see, if I do that, it just changes the size. You can create box shadows if you wanted to as well. Inner, outer, emboss, all sorts of things, as you can see. So there's lots of things you can do to make it truly unique. And if you really want to make this make a site your own and make it as cool as you want to make it, as professional as you want to make it, and what basically how it happens here, you can see I clicked on there. I've now clicked on the block. When you click on something, it will be highlighted with the red border, which I hope you can see, and it shows me that I've highlighted the block. Now that means that I can change, if I want, I can change the color. I can add a video. I could add a pattern. So for instance here, if I wanted to, if I preferred that to being a orange or yellow, pink, or we can just go into here and we can choose our own color just by using the tool there. You can also copy and paste in any hex or RGBA codes that you have. If you have colors that you use that are set colors, you can copy those in, no problem at all. So we'll leave that at like that. Also, you can see there's a layer system where it explains pretty much there. You can have different layers on layers. So if you wanted, you can add an image there. You can add an image background, or you can actually use a video background or a pattern. The patterns are pretty cool, actually. Some of the patterns are pretty cool. You've got zigzags, you've got diagonals, you've got all sorts. And when you update it, obviously you can save at the top here, save that, and then you work save. It does auto save, but obviously best practice to save as you go along. And it says there content saved, so we're all good. Now this eye here actually shows you, takes you out and actually brings you into what the actual site will look like on a web page on a laptop, like so. So we can actually see what it's going to look like, how it's going to react and everything else. Just click out of there and I'm back in here. Also, you'll notice up here, you've got all these different sizes of devices. Now, when this button is on, anything that you do on here, any changes you make will be applied to all devices. But you can filter through like this, as you can see, and you can actually see the different sizes and what they're going to look like, which is really cool. So there's no guesswork involved. You can literally know pretty much exactly what everything's going to look like on a mobile cell, on a tablet, on a larger tablet, on a desktop, on a laptop, sorry, and on a desktop. But if you wanted to make individual changes, just for instance to the mobile, you could just do that. Okay, and sometimes you might want to do that. But otherwise, generally, you want to just be using the whole thing. So this is where you publish. There are lots of publish settings. You can have your own. You don't even need to have your own domains, but if you do, you can obviously attach those, no problem at all. And you can have your websites on your own domains, and you can just type them in there. Or you can choose a Groove subdomain, which will then be a Groove page dot whatever you decide to call the page. So you don't even need to have your own hosting. I suggest you do, because it's more professional and it's better for things like SEO and obviously trust and what have you. But then I just click back there and I'm back on the main site. I've had a look at that page. If I want to have a look at the next page, I just literally pull down the blocks and I'm now on the second page. Okay, and this is, again, you can make changes on here. As you can see, there's videos. You can add different content capture, where you capture people's details. You can add opt-in boxes and all sorts of things and what have you. And then if I just show you quickly, if I go on to home, I can, as it says here, so I've got a body here. Now, if I open the actual, if I open these side things, this is where all the cool stuff is. Okay, so we've got blocks here, and it gives you all sorts of different blocks you can add. They're all lots of pre-populators. You've got different types. So you've got a designer block if you're looking for something a bit more stylish. If you're into direct response, where you want something to happen, so you maybe want an opt-in box or something, a wireframe, a pop-up, and mega menu. So there's lots of different block types. So look at the alert bars we have here. We have all these different alert bars. Okay, so that one here you may not be able to see. If I was to pull that in, it would. Let's just pull it in. You'll see in a moment. So we've got a countdown timer here and an alert bar there. Okay, if I don't want that, if I decide I don't want that, then I just reverse and it goes. So again, I go on the block. If I look down to the call to actions, I've got a lot of pre-populated, pre-built, really cool bits for you. So if I want to bring this one in here, say I was looking to sell something, then we've got a pretty much pre-built offer there. Click the link below and get your, and as you can see, you've got a button here, you've got a countdown timer. So the countdown timer, you can configure that, you can change it. You can do so many things. There's so many things you can do with this page and funnel builder. Okay, but I'm just going to come out of here. I'm just going to go back to group pages. And as you can see, there's my test site. It hasn't got an image on because I didn't make any changes, but all I need to do is either edit that, clone it if I want to clone it, or delete it. The other thing I should mention to you, which I will do, talk to you a bit more about, is you can actually clone websites. So if you've got one that's on WordPress, and you want to bring it over to Groove, you can actually do that really simply just by simply cloning it over to Groove. I'm not going to show you how to do that. That's a bit more advanced, but again, so I'm going to just delete that one for now because I don't need it. And then let's just do one more. Let's look at one of the complete sites, just to give you an idea. So let's say, let's have a look. What should we do? Which one should we do? Let's have a look at the six-figure coach template. Test coach. We'll call that one. So again, you just click the button and the software goes about its business. And there you are. So again, you can see up here, you click down and you've got your 3 different pages there. Now it's pre-populated 3 pages there. This is for a six-figure coach. You've got the home page, you've got live coaching. If I click on that, I can change that. I can change again, or colors. I can do all sorts of things. Let's have a look at the different pages. And again, if I click on the eye, it will show me exactly what people will see. You can click on that, it will open to book a free consultation. You click on that, so you know, again, lots of things you can do. Change your photos. You can lay this out exactly how you want it. You can have the colors, whatever you want, the design how you want. You can add all sorts of different types of things, which I'll show you now. Let me show you a bit more. So elements here. So we've got all these different columns you can add. You can add headers, dividers, different title tags, buttons. There's media in there, so the videos. You can add videos. You can add your forms, empty forms. You can put a checkout in there. Okay. You can integrate to Group Webinar and lots of other different ones that are already in there. Other things like Kajabi, Mailchimp, if you want to. Why would you want to do that when you've got your own webinar there? Why pay for something else when you've already got it? Groove Cell integration, Groove Mail form, so you can get people automatically onto your mailing list. Stick a Groove Mail form on there. Okay, so that's some of the elements. Even there are your pages. You can rename them. So let's call this. We rename this six-figure, if I can spell, six-figure coach. So rename that. As you can see, that will automatically changes, and that has automatically changed it. Okay. You can also obviously rename. You can move it. You can clone it. You can hide it from navigation. You can edit a mega menu. You can do so many different things with this stuff. So let's just look at some more blocks here, because I didn't show you. So the resources here. Let me show you some of these that are, again, pre-made. Okay, you can see these are already all built out. Photo styles, different types of icons, photo videos you can use. There are footers, there are headers, galleries, there are navigation bars, opt-in forms, there are pricing. You know, you've got lots of different opt-in forms there, pre-built. So you just literally and I'll show you on this one now. Let me just pull that down. So if I wanted to add, for instance, this one here, I just pull it, drop it there, and there you are. It's straight away in there, and then you can start playing with it. You can change it. You know, we can change this to you can change it from here, from special to limited. Time offer. I can change the text style just by simply doing that. I can change the color. I can change the weight where possible. I can change the orientation. I can italicize, all the things that you'd expect to be able to do, plus a load of other cool stuff. There is so much you can do with this. You can build incredible websites. incredible pages. I think you guys get the gist of how powerful this is and what you can do with it. So I'm going to leave. It's just obviously it's warning me because I didn't save, but I'm going to come out of that now. What I'm going to do now, guys, is just going to go into GroupSell, okay, and show you a bit about GroupSell. Now, if we look down here, we have the product funnels. Okay, this is where you create. There's affiliates, there's customers, there's reporting. So you've got a brilliant analytics suite here. You've got tools here, checkout forms and links, affiliate portals and tools. You can create coupons, you can create tracking links, page tracking, leaderboards for your various different things. Product funnels. Okay, so this is where you would create a product funnel. As a vendor or as an affiliate. Now, if you want, this is you being an affiliate, but you're a vendor. That means that this is stuff for your own products. So if you want to create a new product funnel, you simply click it on, fill out the details, create the product funnel, and you can decide whether you want to show it in the group marketplace, which is where people go to find offers. You obviously decide which one you want to, which domain you have it on, or your own domain, which you can connect up. As I said, again, it's all different currencies, different types of listings. So this is so much called there. Partner contracts. Okay, so if you have this is for people that you want to sell. If you want to give people opportunity to sell your stuff, you've got contracts in here. You can create your own contract. You can pay partner contract distributions. You will be able to see here's your different affiliate. Here's all your affiliate stuff here. You can manage affiliates and payouts, manage second-tier affiliates. So again, you can give people the opportunity to bring in their own affiliates and make money from that. Customers, this is where you would see all your different customers here laid out in a row here. You can obviously look at all the transactions. You can change the dates and things like that. You can put customers. And you can also see cart abandons, by the way, if you're using the tracking links. Tools, yeah. So checkout forms and links. So you would then create a checkout form and link simply by choosing whichever one of your products you had. And you can create that. And this is all, I'm not going to run through this, is so much there, but it's a really powerful way of creating your product funnels and things like that. Reporting affiliate, again, you've got a dashboard there. These dashboards are all going to be updated, and obviously it's at a glance here for you as well. You can see, down here, this gives you all the reporting at a glance. And again, yours is your vendor dashboard or your affiliate dashboard if you want to have a look at that as well. So that's basically going over there. Group affiliate, I've talked about that. I don't really need to show you that, but again, really, really powerful. Gives you the ability to create affiliate programs of your own, have people sell your products and services in any way you want them to do. So group mail, we all know that having a mailing list, having a list of your own customers is really, really important, and only getting more and more important as the advertising online especially gets harder, and the things with pixels and tracking and all this is becoming, more and more alienated. It's harder to make money by doing online advertising. So having an email list, and indeed and indeed we do SMS on this as well, is really powerful. It gives you, again, we're just looking down here, so you can see your contacts, you can have a look at your different lists, you can look at the broadcasts, you can look at your sequences. So let's just have a look at sequences, because sequences is pretty cool. A sequence is basically where, let's just put in here test and test. Let's create a quick sequence. And again, this is drag and drop stuff. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a canvas here, and this is our start. So what we would do here, where it says our trigger, we just click on that, and this would be what, how people has come in. So I'll put, there's some few ones in here that are already in there that I put in. So this could be like the entry method, for instance, and you could have a tag. So it might be a subscriber. You could do it with a list. So are they on one of the lists that you have already? Did they come in via one of your forms that you created? You know, however it did. But literally, we can just say, okay, so first thing we want to do is we want to send an email, and then it tells you can fill out your email. You can create your email in here. You can call it the name. You can have it from which sender. You can create a subject. You can put a preview, and then you can create, turn it on or turn it off, basically. Okay, so you've got an email there. So the first thing happens, we send an email. Then we might want to put in a time delay. So we might want to wait. We might want to, and it gives you different options again. Wait until a specific date, do it straight away, or wait a number of days. Okay, we might want to wait a day until we send the next email. So we can just literally change that, and it's done. So now we have a time delay, and of course you can make this bigger and smaller so it's easier to see. You can change it from vertical to horizontal, which you might prefer. And again, you know, you can just bring that in. You can just drag this all around, and you can edit these as you go along or remove. You can subscribe people to lists. You can end the sequence. You can give them tags. You can send SMSs or emails. You can do a condition split, okay, which means so if somebody hasn't opened so if somebody didn't open this email, okay, we might send them another one. If they have, we might send them something different. Okay, so it gives you the ability to create a really authentic kind of conversational and understanding of your people that you have on your list. Yeah, it's really, really powerful. Let's just exit that. Okay. As you can see, you can create lists, tags, categories, and segments. Okay, segments are pretty cool. Again, this gives you the ability to split your lists into segments of different type of buyers. So as you can see here, I've got one here, e-com upsell one, yes. So this would be if somebody had accepted an e-commerce upsell, then they would get, they would be a certain segment, because we know that they've already bought that. So we don't want to be sending them the same emails that everybody else is getting, trying to sell them that product or service. That would be really bad and wouldn't look very professional at all. Again, we can rename, update, delete. Okay, your broadcast here. This is where you create your ad hoc emails rather than your your automated ones. So if you have a weekly newsletter, you would just click new broadcast, and then you would create your newsletter and schedule that to be sent out to whoever you want it to. Sequences we'll just look at. Automations. So automations, we haven't got any there, so let's just create one. Okay, and again, let's just say test. So here, so this is if somebody subscribed to a list, we select which list it was, so we'll say it's that one. Okay, and if you wanted to, you could add another. Okay, or you can delete that and start again. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could have a number of different reasons why. Okay, but at the moment we've got, so subscribe to my list. Then I want to give them, I want to subscribe them to a sequence, or I want to unsubscribe them. If they've subscribed to something that I was sending out emails for, then I don't need to carry on with that automated follow-up. If I want to subscribe them to something, then I might want to put them on a different email automation, so they get different types of emails. So it's all really about, the simple way to think about this is it's just conversational. It's creating conversations. Okay, and that's really exciting, and it's something that you can do obviously with other softwares, but again, you're getting all this as part of the whole one system. Okay, so again, group mail is awesome. Group member, I think what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm just going to show you one of mine. Okay, because then you'll see, you'll be able to see. Let's just see. As you can see there, you can put your domains, you can have different images, You can choose a niche. You can, and then this is basically the editor here. This is where you go through. So you just fill in the basic info to start with, and it's save and next. And then there's a design. You choose your instructor. You can create as many instructors as you want. You can customize different logo images, featured images. You can, let's just save that next. And this is where the builder is. So you click here and you open the builder. This is where you build your membership. Okay. Now you can see here, this is one of mine, and this has already been done. So this is basically page one. You can just simply just click to add something, or you can see the outline. So this is all the outline of my membership here. These are different segments, different things, and you can drip feed. So we're on that at the moment. And again, you can see what's in there. So we've got all these different things in here, got some audio recordings in here. People can click on them. This is what people will see when they go into the portal, the membership site, when you give them access. So they can get hold of their videos and things like this. Different bonuses. You can drip feed stuff. You can rename, clone, delete. You can add. You can move these around so they're in different orders. Let's just have a look at this. So this is one that I did, which was going to be an unannounced bonus, which is a pretty cool thing to do. And this is actually where I give people access to Groove for free, which is pretty cool, which is what I'm kind of doing here as well. On this one here, the video library. So basically, as you can see, you can just put your videos in here. So this, my code is in here, are embedded. This is done from Groove Video. I put my Groove videos in here, so they're all safe and secure. And this was one of the e-commerce challenges that I did last year. I haven't done a great deal with this since. But again, you can add and add and add. You can take away, and let's just save. And let's save and exit. So you can make this look however you want. You can add whatever you want to it. And here, this is pretty cool. This is where you can have comments. You can say, should we have comments on or not? Comment moderation. Comments must be approved, or you can auto approve all. Obviously, you probably want that. Do you want to enable comments or not? Perhaps I'm doing that wrong. Probably am. But anyway, as you can see, you can enable comments so people can give you feedback, and that's where you can learn a lot as well about your people. This is cool. This is where you give people access. Okay, now you can have, as you can see, what I've got here is I've got two levels. I've got level 1, which is basic, and I've got level 2, which is all access. Now level 2 was actually an upsell. Okay, I gave people access to the membership here, so they get everything. But as you see down here, these are actually grayed out, which means they don't have access to these unless they've upgraded. Okay, and this is where you click on that, and you can also change from instant access. You can drip feed. Okay, so you could, as it says, access to the post after a specific number of days, or you can do it from a certain date. So that's very cool as well. You know, it gives you lots of different ways to deliver your content. If it's on a subscription basis, you might want to drip feed it. Lots of different opportunities to do all sorts of cool stuff there. So that's a really, really cool feature, and something that you get in things like Kajabi and all that sort of stuff as well, which, by the way, I think is a couple of hundred charges you have to pay every month for, whereas this is actually part of one-off thing. This is where it says enable portal here. You can actually create portals full of your different sites, and I'll show you in a moment. Again, you can send default welcome emails or not send any. This is going to be changed soon, but also don't forget that you can hook this up to your Groove mail. back to memberships. So we just look here. So there's your content, memberships. You can upload files, and this is your portals. You can create instructors. You can see all your different members, and you can see analytics and things as well. Let's just look at portals. So as it says here, Paul actually showing e-commerce empire training. This would be one portal where I would put everything e-commerce based. I could create another portal. So let's just do that. And I could call that business buying, for instance, because I train people on how to buy business as well. And let's just see if it'll do it. It won't do it for me there. Biz buy. Yeah. So there again, you can change that if you want. Different languages, of course, if you're speaking Portuguese. And you can see here all my different memberships here. That are some of my memberships here that I've got in this account. Now, if I click that to select, it will add it to the portal. It will add that one to the portal. It will add that one. So I can get to choose which of my memberships I want to add to the portal. This is, again, gives you different options on things. So very cool. So as you can imagine, you could sell access to a portal rather than just a one-off course. But imagine it as an upsell. Okay, let's say you've sold somebody a course and you can then offer them a portal, access to a portal where they have lots of other courses as well, all around similar subjects or subjects that are that are going to help them as well. So that's very cool. Again, okay, so I just need to just tell me that I need to select one here. So I'll just select that one. So as you can see, I selected Evolve, and that's in there now. And you can move these around. If you had several in there, you can change the layout and everything else. So that's very smart. Obviously, you can pick a template design. Let's just say, so let's have a look at that one, because let's just use this one. Cool. And then you can change all the different settings. You can add different photos, logos, all sorts of things. You can see a kind of an idea there. Pretty. You can change the. You can see. I don't know if you can see this here, but when I click these, it changes. We can change the nav bar color. We can have a sticky. We can have a hero section. Body, talk about the author. So lots of cool stuff you can do in there. Let's just go back to template and save it next. And then it gives you the actual URL to so if we were to copy that now, I think if I were to paste that in, there it is. So somebody would come here, they would click login if they're already a member. Obviously, I didn't make any changes, but they'd be able to see all the different things there, and it would tell them more. They click on learn more, and obviously that would be your build out. You would fill all that out, but that really is a very cool thing as well. So that's pretty cool. And obviously, I don't need that at the moment, so I will just delete that. Or I could clone it, create exactly the same thing, change it in subtle ways, or just add less to it, or make it, basic, silver, gold, different levels. Lots of things you can do there. So as you can see, this membership is very, very cool indeed. I think you get 500 members. I think you get 3 sites or something like that. 1 site if you're a free member. I really can't remember. You'll see when you check out the page later on. Group video. Let's just have a quick look at group video. So you can do different categories. You can add a video just here, title, give it a category. You can either add it from YouTube or from your computer or from a URL link. Maximum size is 5 gig. So yeah, so that's pretty self-explanatory. What I will do is I'll just show you one of mine and show you the things that you can do with it. Let's just have a look at this one. So you can get the video, you can download it, you can edit it, you can clone it, you can delete it. And you can do all sorts of pretty cool things. You can obviously give a title, you can give it a category if you want, you give a description, you can change the color of the button, you can add thumbnails, you can put watermarks in, you can have it do different things, either loop or just end. You go onto settings, you can have a different size, fixed or responsive. You can decide whether you want to show the controls, whether you want it muted, whether you want it to play straight away. Lots of different things you can do. You can change a different type of button. You can have different styles buttons. You can have different animations. You can have an overlay title. And when you come into video elements, you can actually add opt-in forms so that somebody has to enter the details to unlock the video. You can put a banner, you can put a text overlay or text overlay with a call to action. So lots of cool stuff you can do with the videos on a standalone basis. So you can create a page and put one of these videos with all this, with an opt-in form in. You know, and also I believe you can, you can actually decide the time that you actually want that to appear. Okay, because what you might have is you might have the video run for 10 minutes and then you might ask people to opt in to see the rest after that. So that's pretty powerful, right? Banner, obviously you can put, you can advertise anything on there. You can put text overlays and CTAs and that's it. So we'll just come out of there. Don't need to make any changes. And this is where all your list of videos listed, and you can see that, that's 52 minutes, 45 minutes. I've got a load of big videos in here, and I've still got loads of space. I can't remember exactly how much. Yeah, so there's analytics, categories, settings, and home. There's your library, tells you visitors, tells you plays, all sorts of stuff. Again, this is just an account that I use just for demonstration purposes. So there's not a great deal in there. So that's Groove Video. Groove Blog. Again, pretty obvious, pretty similar, really. Click new blog, test, call it what you want, tests even, and tests. So you can create as many of these as you want on as many different subjects as you want. Just wait for that to load up. So this is one that's already pre-populated when you start. It's already got lots of things you can change. You can publish, you can add posts. There's some already in there that you'll want to probably delete or change. You can add your categories. You can have different themes. Okay, you can customize the theme, can have whatever type of fonts you want, colors. You can have different layouts. Okay, for your homepage, your post page, and category page, you can show sidebars, opt-in forms. You can decide the type of post file you want. You can have overlays, footers, all sorts of. You can basically change everything pretty much. Navigation, again, you can change the way the pages are. You can add pages. You can change your categories. You can just change them around however you want to. If you want to do that, you can change you can delete it. You can edit, delete, change those around. You can, you add a call to action there, and then you just click that to publish. just have a look at that and try and just show you. Yeah, if we just click on visit blog, that should show us what it looks like, just to give you an idea. Obviously, I haven't made any changes to that. And there you go. There's a ready-made blog, pretty much. Obviously, you know, this might not be what you want, but you can change all this stuff so it works for you, or just start from scratch. And it's unlimited amount of these that you want to do. You know, blogs obviously good for SEO. They're good for creating your own content and things like that. So that's cool. So that's Groove Blogs, Groove Cart. Now, Groove Cart is next level e-commerce. This is really powerful. So if you're into e-commerce, then again, you can transfer. So if you've got Shopify, you can transfer that over to Groove. Let's just have a quick look at this one here. Let's go to Storefront to start with. Let's give you an idea of, this is pre-populated. This is not something I do. This is one of the apps where you can give people the chance to, you know, get 35% off or 10% off. You're getting gamification. So this would be what would pop up when somebody joins. And this is all about trying to get their email address, get them on your mailing list. They can choose not to do it. And yeah, so this would be what your site could look like. Obviously, it can look pretty much however you want it to look. There again, the builder, page builder is really, really good, and can look however you want it to. Let's just go into the admin dashboard because I want to show you some of the features. So yeah, this is one that I've just been playing around with. I haven't done anything with. This is here where you can add products, categories, discounts. So this is print on demand and drop shipping. So if you want to do print on demand, is where, and as you can see, we've got lots of different options here already. Lots of different apps and sites that you can link to. There's the Groove Marketplace, Groove Cart Marketplace, and then these other ones like Printful, for instance, where it's print on demand, drop shipping and fulfillment. You can create t-shirts and things like that, and they will print them all for you, send them all out, and do all that stuff. And you just obviously take a cut of pay. Groove, if you're on Ali Connect, you can actually hook that up to hook Groove Cart up to Ali Connect, and then you can just literally find millions of products, which with automated drop shipping. So again, they send it all for you. You don't have to worry about any fulfillment or anything like that. Obviously, you don't make as much per sale as you would your own products per se. But if you're just getting started in e-commerce, it can be a good way of going. But some of these, Tscape, Slingly, Autolytics, all these really interesting other apps that are available. Here you can create discounts. Yeah, you can create coupons. You can see your orders. You can see abandoned carts. You can see affiliates. You have a help desk, by the way, built into this, which is mega cool. That doesn't need to be set up. There you have your builder. So this will then bring you out to obviously the actual page, where again, similar to Groove. So everything works the same way pretty much. You can click these on and off at the top here. So you've got your desktop down all the way down to your mobile again. You've got your different elements, text elements, different rows, different media. So you can put sliders, carousel, icons, videos, your different categories list, products lists, different content. So links, testimonials, obviously, get them to subscribe. Any HTML code you want to put in, add different types of buttons, and you can add scarcity and countdown line, countdown timer. People have been looking at this products, Facebook checkbox, lots of stuff, cool stuff you can do with that. Blocks again, loads of already created blocks for all sorts of different types of e-commerce store. So you've got baby, bikes, cases, cosmetics, you've got dropship ones, you've got electronic templates, if you're selling electronics. So, nutrition, so like supplements or stuff like that. Lots of stuff already been done for you. Okay, t-shirts, if you want to sell sorry, that's too perfect. Sports, shoes. There's lots of really cool things that would have been there. Common blocks, loads of common blocks, your sort of usual blocks with your text and stuff. Your headlines, lots of stuff there. Extended blocks, footers, icons, scarcity. So there's your countdown bars and things like that, and tops and alert bars. So again, loads and loads of, you can make this look exactly how you want it to look. Okay, and again, you can click to edit, click to edit, click to edit, click out your pages. You can change them around. All your different pages are there, all your terms and conditions, privacy policies, all that stuff, guest tracking. You can add another page. Yeah. So let's just get out of that and go back to home. And then let's just have a look at these apps. So you've got Apps Manager, Designer App, and Groove Quiz. Now this is pretty cool. So on your Apps Manager, this is where you can add all sorts of different apps to your Groove Cart, to your e-commerce store. Okay, this is a Shopify migration tool I mentioned. This is where you can easily migrate, start your Shopify store over to Groove Cart, and then it's free. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay any monthly fees like you do with Shopify or anything like that. Any fees to them. You don't have to pay for apps. Okay, the apps are already here. Yeah, we've got live chat. We've got social proof pop-ups, Facebook Messenger chat, coupon winner. We've got review. We've got GDPR, wheel spins. We've got Klaviyo integration. You can use Klaviyo, which a lot of people that do e-commerce do use that. Product reviews, Facebook pixels you can add, Facebook product feeds, so you can you can track your codes to track conversions from Facebook. Zapier, so if you want to connect to anything else. Google Analytics is all in there. You've got all these. You've got MailChimp there if you want TaxJar, so it does your taxes. If you're in the US, you need an account for that. OneTar, they are a kind of an agency, ShipStation. So there's loads of cool apps in there already, and there'll be more added over time. So if you wanted something to convert, can boost your conversions, you would maybe add these ones and stuff. So that's that, and it's all included. It's all included in this, and you can create. Again, I'm not sure how many you get as a free person, but pretty much for someone like me, this platinum. Sorry, just look back there again. You know, you can add a new store every couple of days or something like that. So you can have, you know, loads and loads and loads of these, loads and loads and loads of different e-commerce stores if that's your bag. Okay, but if it's not, it's there. If not, then no problem at all. And then Groove Webinar. Let's have a look at Groove Webinar, which is the kind of latest thing. So again, my webinars. Not sure if I've actually got one. Oh, yes, I've got one set up here. In fact, it is this one. I believe it might be. Gives you analytics. You can add polls. Let's just click back to home. Webinars you've been invited to. Listen, you can create surveys, so you can get feedback. You can get obviously information from people that are coming on the webinar. Very good idea. You can create polls. Okay, so there's one here. How much do you spend on business tools? You would just, if you want to change that, give different options. Do you want to make the poll results public or not? So you can add as many of those as you want to your webinar. As I said, at the moment, they're just automated webinars. So you would record the video first and you'd upload the video, and then it would be created like a normal webinar that way, as opposed to being live, if that makes sense. But again, you can put surveys and polls in. You can add different presenters. You can then see who signed up, who was there, who's in a replay. And let's just show you, try and show you as much as I can. I'm not sure. As you can see there, automated webinar. So repeats on certain dates, you get to choose that. Okay. And let me see if I can just click through this. So live is coming very soon, I believe. I'm not sure exactly when, but that's coming soon. Streaming, we talked about a meeting as well. So that's your group stream, that's your group meeting. So that would be your kind of, that's your StreamYard, that's your Zoom there. And this is obviously your live webinars. So let's just whip through this because I just want to try and show you where you can schedule. You just have to do that. So this would be where you want to, so as I said, so you could obviously, if you had a, you can see all my different videos in my group video library are all in there. So obviously if I wanted to put that in there, I could do that and put a duration of how long it's going to be, or I can upload one and do it that way. Let's just put for now that one in there. It tells you what the duration is. So then you just put your presenter in, or come, and then you decide whether they're moderator, presenter, or host. So they have different some different types of level of access, because you might want somebody on it with you that's a presenter that just has access to them, presents a webinar with you, and somebody that moderates, so they might be there to look at the poll results and surveys and stuff like that. And then this is a cool side. This is cool stuff. So it says you can have a recurring webinar or make it a one-time webinar. You can choose different times. You can have different time zones, whether it's in your their own time zone, or you want to add it to your time zone, and you can add different ones here. Okay, or you can have a recurring one. So you can add as many as you want, which means people can watch it whenever they want, which is a really powerful thing to have. Next one would be, I'm not sure if it's going to let me go here without choosing. No. Let's just choose a date. Yeah, so this is the experience. Click to the kind of use full screen. Do when you have a click sound thing, you can see there's different things. So these would tell people to basically turn the sound on. So you can choose those, or you can add your own if you wanted to. Is there an animation? Does it flash? Does it do all sorts of things? Polls, live chat, user chat, attendees, sticky messages, features, comments, offers that you want to add. Do you want to add a file? Any simulated alerts, any embeds, any proof widgets, things like that. Okay, so again, lots of stuff you can do with this. Notifications, what sort of notifications do you want? Do you want to send emails? Then you can pick from your GroupMail account, okay, which you've obviously got, you're going to have a GroupMail as well. You can choose which one you want, and then notification alerts, so you make sure that people actually turn up. So welcome upon registration, telling them a bit more about it, giving them links, pre-webinar reminders, last minute reminders, a live reminder when it's actually doing. You can add that if you want or not. You don't have to have any of these, or you can add them and change them. You can change what it says. You can add bits and pieces to it. Webinar, replay reminder. Do you want to send them a replay reminder even? Do you want to do SMS? Okay, you can send SMS as well if you've got their telephone number. So that's cool as well. GroupMail. This is what we want. Do we want Do we want to add what's until point? Do we want to send them a certain message via green mail if they only watch until a certain point? This is where you would choose what list you want to assign. Okay, did they register? Did they attend? Didn't they attend? Did they complete? Or we can then add a watch until point. You can integrate your group member. You can add a group membership to add for this for a price point, and you can do webhooks as well. After the webinar, where do you want them to go? Survey, external link, webinar thank you page. You decide. Next one would be the pages, so the actual webinar page, which you would probably build out in your group pages and any customizations, and launch your webinar, and that's it. And then it's live, and that can run literally on Evergreen if you wanted it to. Pretty cool. Then you just click here to get your links, and you would send your links out to people. And when they start signing up, you would see in here. You can choose whatever your time scale is. Very, very, very clever. So that is the whole kit and caboodle. Group, we've gone through group phases, group funnels, we've gone through group sell, basically group mail, group member, group video, group blog, group cart, and group webinar. We've also told you that there's also the app, okay, which obviously you get on a mobile. I can't show you that on air, and the affiliate program. Let's just have a quick look at the affiliate program, because at the moment there we are in launch. The lifetime offer ends on February the 22nd, so that is 8 days from today, which is the 14th. Okay, you get access to all this stuff. Okay, here you can see the prizes. This is if you decide you want to promote when you join, if you become a group member, and you can do this if you're a free member. You don't have to be a paid member to be able to sell and send people to buy group. You don't even have to be a paid member to do this. You get your still get 20% commission. You can see the leaderboard. Let's see who is doing well. This is all the stuff. This is the bottom. Sorry, let me just go back up. Sorry, this might be a bit fast. It's not showing me. There we go. So yeah, it's going through all the different prizes they're giving away. Okay, even if you ended up in 18th place, you get $100 Amazon gift card on top of your commissions. On top of your commissions. As you go further up, you see the prizes are pretty cool. 9th place gets a 55-inch QLED 4K smart TV. 7th place an iPhone. A MacBook Pro if you get 5th. So that basically means if you, this is all on how many people you refer. So the more people you refer to sign up, the more you've got. First, second, and third place affiliates get to join in the skybox at the Hard Rock for Miami Dolphins game, pre-post or regular season, not the Super Bowl. How cool is that? $5,000. That's an additional bonus. Third place, all the Apple stuff you get, $5,000 worth. Second place, $10,000 in cash. Woohoo! On top of your money. That's cool. And first place, if you win the affiliate contest, you'll get a 2022 Ram TRX. That's that vehicle there, which is pretty mad. Or $75,000 in cash. You choose. Okay. If you decide to upgrade, you can get 40%. If you don't, you can get 20%. You can see here. Okay. Let's just highlight that. So what that means is that you're a free member, you normally get 20%. If another affiliate closes the sale, you get 10% of the commission. Okay, so that means that even if you refer them, they don't sign up, but they sign up because of another affiliate, you still get 10%. That's group assist. Okay, nobody loses, everybody wins. And again, if you're a lifetime member, then it's obviously 20%. You get 20%, which would be give you $279 just for bringing the lead in, not even closing the sale, not doing anything else. Yeah, you can see there. You get group sell and group pages for free. And all you have to do sign up. And this is what tells you about what's going on at the moment. But listen, this is just another extra thing. Let's just go back to the dashboard. That's Mike Phil saying, you can see talking in the video there. You can see all this if you sign up for a free account, guys. If you sign up for a free account. Now I want you to check the link I'm going to put in the box. You're going to be able to click on that link, and you're going to be able to check this out for yourself. And at the very least, get yourself a free account. It's free for life. Okay, get it now whilst they're still doing that, because I don't know if they're going to carry on giving away free accounts forever. Probably not. But if nothing else, you get a chance to go in and have a play with it yourself before you make a decision. And you can actually join the affiliate program straight away and start promoting Groove yourself. You've seen how cool it is, how full of value it is. Okay, you've seen all that. You've seen all that already. If you love it, then upgrade and get access to everything, and everything's to come. Like I told you at the start, loads of other stuff to come yet, and it's just getting better and better. These people are passionate about the all-in-one. They want people not to have, 5, 10, 15 different accounts with all different things, having to try and figure out how to hook them up and everything else. Okay, so again, Groove funnels, Groove pages, Groove sell, Groove mail, Groove member, Groove video, Groove blog, Groove cart, Groove webinar. I've been Paul Backtrick. I hope that you have enjoyed watching this. I'd love you to send me any questions, anything you have. You can send them to me via LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn. Let me show you me on LinkedIn. That's me, Paul Backtrick. What do? I'm an investor, business growth mentor, merger and acquisition growth advisor, and I'm in real estate. I'm an investor in this particular product, this software that I've been talking to you about. That's me. You can find me there. Okay, just type in Paul Backtrick and you'll find me on LinkedIn, and by all means hook up with me. If not, you can find me on Facebook as well. Let's just find me on Facebook. Sorry, just trying to find the right page. That's not me. Okay, this is me. This is me, Paul Backtrick. That's me. That's me and my lovely Joe. There. That is a picture I took a long time ago. You can also hook up with me on my page. I really am not very good with this page. Oh no, I don't want to do that, do I? No, I don't want to do that. Anyway, guys, listen. We've had a good look at this. You've seen everything in order, everything working, everything cool. Check out the link, and hopefully see you on the inside of Groove. If you've got any questions or anything else, then by all means, as I said, hook up with me either on LinkedIn or Facebook, and I'll see you on the on ground. Have a great day and look after yourself. Take care.